Okay, hello, and thank you for joining us in our second episode of HDB at Ohmyhome. My name is Darren Teo, and I'm the Director of Real Estate Services at Ohmyhome. Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to inform you that we at Ohmyhome are always ready to assist you in whatever way we can concerning your real estate matters. So do give us a call or visit us at our website or app and have a live chat with us at ohmyhome.com if you have any queries, or let us know how we can help you. Now, okay, back to our main topic, selling your HDB 101 with a special focus on the northeast side of Singapore. Northeast side mainly comprises of Hougang, Wang Kok, Sengkang, and Punggol. And these newer estates of Sengkang and Punggol is known to many people as the new kids on the block, largely because of newer flats that have been built in huge supply over the last 15 years and until now. Now, joining us this evening is to share with us these wonderful new homes or new towns is my colleague and our North Area Sales IC, Douglas Kwok. Douglas.
Hey, hi Darren. Hi.
Hello, how are you? Welcome, Douglas. It's a pleasure to have you with us this evening. Douglas has been with Ohmyhome since mid-2017, and he has an outstanding sales record of around 120 sales transactions across Singapore in the last 2.5 years, and that is a very impressive sales record indeed. That's like 40 over cases a year. Okay, so not many agents can achieve that kind of a sales record. So, and I also understand, Douglas, that you also happen to live in the northeast area. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. I am currently living in Hougang.
That's excellent, Douglas. So that makes Douglas definitely a very well-placed person to share with us the knowledge he has with us this evening on the topic tonight, living in the northeast of Singapore. Now, firstly, let's take a look at the 5 questions we have for you.
Okay.
Okay, today's questions are, number 1, what attracts buyers to the northeast of Singapore? Number 2, what are the typical profiles of buyers? Number 3, how do older HDB flats remain competitive when selling? Number 4, are there still cash over valuation transactions? And 5, when is the good time to sell? Okay, so those are the 5 questions. Okay, Douglas, question 1. What attracts buyers to the northeast?
In fact, there are many reasons for buyers that are attracted to the northeast. Allow me to share in my following points. The demand of the northeast region has always been very healthy. And as you can see, Punggol and Serangoon has always been the top transacting towns. Looking at the chart over here, Punggol is doing about 1,144 last year, and Serangoon is doing 1,765, all in 2019. Take Punggol for example. It is still a developing town. It is not like matured yet. And in the next 10 years, we will see an even more transformation as compared to the current. Punggol will be the first town to integrate live, work, play all together under one town itself. So let's look at the current amenities. So Punggol Waterway Park. As we all know, this is an award-winning waterway, and residents could enjoy leisure activities such as jogging, cycling, brisk walking, or even taking a stroll after dinner in the evenings. Number 2, Punggol Point. Punggol Point is off Punggol 17 previously. It is a place that it brings back a lot of childhood memories for me. Punggol Seafood Restaurant used to be situated there, and today it is revamped with restaurants over there. White Bee Hoon restaurants, House of Seafood restaurants is located there, and many more bistros for residents to chill out after days of work. Number 3, Punggol Waterway Point. This is the largest heartland mall in the northeast area. It is an integrated mall with bus interchange, MRT, LRT station, residential as well, and also it has a cinema that could house 1,000 pax at one sitting. Punggol Waterway has always been something that we always look up for. Next, Punggol SAFRA. Punggol SAFRA is the largest SAFRA complex in Singapore with lots of activities for the families. You know, there's a big water park for children to play around, and there's a lot of cafes and bistros for people to dine in as well. So next, looking at what is coming up in the near future, but before that, Darren,
yes.
I understand that you've been living in a mature estate.
Mm.
How can you share with me what's the biggest perk living in a mature estate?
Well, the biggest perk would definitely be the wet markets that we can go to, and also very important, the hawker centers that you can choose so many varieties of food from.
That's right.
Mm.
So totally agree. So residents in Punggol will be enjoying this perk in the very near future. So check this out. Punggol Town Hub. Punggol Town Hub is a similar concept as a Tampines Town Hub, as we all know, and it will be opening in 2021. And in this, there's a hawker center and a library incorporated inside as well. And then this is to bring the new hawker culture, or rather the hawker culture, into the new town in the near future. Okay, so next, the Punggol Digital District. Punggol Digital District is actually situated in the north side of Punggol, as you can see over here in the map, nested among the recreation and amenities to serve the entire communities. The district will be seamlessly linked by parks and MRT stations. This 50 hectares development will be integrated with the surrounding with residential, bring exciting opportunities closer to home, and it comprises of the Singapore Institute of Technology and the JTC Business Park, as well as the commercial and community spaces. This district is planned to be smart and inclusive, and this will transform the way we work, live, and play.
Well, thank you for the very interesting statistics and overview of the northeast of Singapore, Douglas. There are already so many interesting amenities going on in the northeast, and it will be even more enticing for buyers, especially when more and better amenities are built in the near future. Well, sellers, these are important points to take note when showcasing your homes to buyers. So make sure you point out all these new amenities that are coming up. So who are the people then buying into the northeast side? Let's take a look at question number 2. Question 2, what's the typical buyer profile?
Okay, the typical buyer profile, it comes from different facets of the industry now. So I will share a few different ones that we are seeing that's coming into the northeast region to buy in. So buyers, we are seeing a lot of buyers coming from the mature estate or the mature areas like Upper Serangoon, Kovan, Hougang, and of course, coming over to Sengkang and Punggol area to buy in. Okay, so these are the mature estate buyers. And of course, we are seeing first-time buyers. We are also seeing first-time buyers who are not looking to wait for BTOs due to the uncertain waiting time. And you understand, and you will know that BTOs can be the waiting time can range from 2 years to 3 years, or it could be up to 4 years as well. So, and for those who require immediate accommodation for family planning, this is a very viable choice for them. And we are seeing a lot of first-timer buyers coming into the resale market in the northeastern region. Next, we have this group of buyers called the right-sizing buyers. These are the number of right-sizing buyers come from parts of Singapore. For example, they come from all the way from north side, from Woodlands and Yishun, or to the west from Clementi and even Dover area as well. The main draw for this group of buyers are the younger properties with an average age of 10 years as compared to the mature towns with an average age of housing. The housing age will trend about 30 to 35 years. And of course, the affordability in buying in is attractive as well. So then we are seeing another group of buyers, which are the ones who want to live near family members. So when we talk about staying near family members, what is the thing that comes to your mind?
Oh, you want to be near them so you can check on them and take care of them?
So usually is the part where the children want to stay near to the father, mother, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, but this is something that we are seeing in the northeast region. So just to share with you, parents wanting to live near their children is a different trend now. We are seeing that parents moving from their mature estate to this new town, to stay with their children. And of course, the three rooms over in the northeastern region are in good demand because of these old folks just need a roof over their head. They don't need to buy a very house. So come into the Punggol and Sengkang area. So just to give you feel that a typical 3-room flat in Punggol or Sengkang will cost from about 290K onwards. And lastly, this will be the biggest group of buyers that we are seeing now in the northeastern region, MOP buyers. Okay, MOP clusters, 4-room flat owners cashing out their BTO and buying into a 5-room flat within the same northeast areas. Okay, I'll give you an example. Punggol, for example, this 27 series, 31 series sold their 4-room flat at around 550,000. And then they are going to buy into a 5-room flat within the same northeastern region, probably trending about 400 to 420,000. So after this process of sell and buy, they are able to enjoy a bigger house and paying less within the same town or within the same northeastern region. So we are seeing a lot of this HDB upsizing to their bigger units, bigger flats within the same town. And this group of buyers are the most in the area. So what does this mean to the sellers? Okay, it means that homeowners with such good spread of buyers that's buying in with various motivations, we won't be short of buyers in the northeastern region.
Well, those are very interesting insights, Douglas. So there are actually many buyers who are sort of migrating from the older neighborhoods into the newer northeastern towns. It's like a flight to quality phenomena, where, so to speak, where people are attracted to the different attractions and the newness of the flats in the northeast, like those aging parents right sizing to move into the newer and more manageable flats in the northeast. Okay, so now if sellers are moving from the older to the newer estates, then leads us to the next question.
Okay.
Question 3. How do older flats then remain competitive when they are selling?
Okay, so this is a tip I always share with my sellers. Be attractive. First, be attractive in photo. Second, be attractive in price. And lastly, be attractive in reality. Okay, so let me explain a little bit more. So for a good photo, be attractive in photo. Good photo comprises of good lighting to bring out the best of the property. Everyone loves a bright home. When taking photos or videos for the property, always declutter your place and keep everything tidy, as you can see over here in the video. With this done well, you'll be able to capture photos that feel spacious when looking at it, capturing all the renovations of the unit, showcasing the lightings of the property. If you have a nice view, do not forget also to take a photo of it. Good photos will enhance your chances of getting potential buyers to call in for viewing. And of course, be sure to cover every area of the property. Every room counts. Every detail counts. In terms of, in situation like this, we need all the photos that we could get. Okay. Number 2, which I'm going to share. In Ohmyhome, we will assist our sellers in positioning their price for sale, and we will prepare a 20-page report for comparison. So this is a typical process for us when we are helping our sellers. In the report itself, we will run by the recent past transaction report or the record to help the sellers understand the market in their area. So over here, I have a copy of the past transaction record page. For our example over here, our block is 642 Bravo on the 13th floor. When comparing, we would need to compare apple to apple. So looking at this report itself, we will only take transactions from row 1, 5, and 10. And 10 to pick for comparison, and we will not pick the row 2 and 4 for comparison, as the date of the TOP differs too far away. It is about 7 years apart, and the pricing will be different as well. And if there is insufficient data from the past transaction, you may also want to compare with the current market. So this is the current market page itself for you to have a look. Apart from all this, inside our Ohmyhome app, there is an evaluation tool that you can utilize to assist you to price your property right. So you can always jump into our app on our platform, key in the property attributes, and you'll be able to get the estimated evaluation for the property. And lastly, reality. Buyers are attracted to the nice photos and of course attracted to the right pricing that we have already done so much to get the buyer to call in to view the property. So when so much work has been done, we do not want everything to go to waste. So when they come and see, and when they look at the house and they tell you, say that, oh, Douglas, or rather Darren, the house, it doesn't look like this in the photos. So you know, all the effort of getting the nice photos and then to declutter the place and then to clean up the place, all this all gone to waste, and to get the right price. But yet when the buyer comes in, the buyer don't feel that it's worth this amount. So my advice to you is be realistic in reality.
Thank you for the tips and advice to our sellers, Douglas. These are definitely very practical knowledge and things to do that anyone selling their properties can benefit from. So they need to be guided properly, right? So to manage, to sell the house at the right price. So talking about being guided properly, that leads us to the next question, because there are many buyers who are asking this question. Question 4, are there still COV or cash over valuation transactions?
Okay, so to this question itself, you know, allow me to explain the phrase COV. I mean, COV simply means cash over valuation, which to let our audience know, COV is actually directly correlated with the supply and demand of the market. When the supply is low, look at the chart over here, and the demand is high, the competition will be steep. And if a buyer chooses to buy into such properties, they will incur some form of COV for sure, if it's very high demand properties. So, I mean, of course, this is just one off. So let's look at what's the current market today. Supply in the market is high. And we all know now the demand is generally not so strong. Ready buyers have many choices to choose from. You know, they have so much to look at and so much to choose from. How would they choose your property? They will only go and view the ones. They will sort by price. They will look at the ones that is reasonably priced at the market, or some even priced below the market. And they will go and see all those, and then they will have enough to sample to make their purchase. They will have enough to shortlist for them to decide. So what about the overpriced ones? The overpriced ones in the current situation may not even have a chance to be shown to these potential ready buyers that is ready to commit. So it's like a missed opportunity if you outprice yourself or you do not price yourself properly at the end of the day. So currently, this is what we are seeing. The supply is greater than demand. Yes, we acknowledge that. This does not mean that the price is going down, you know? It just means that buyers have more choices. You know, they have more choices, they can see more houses. For us in Ohmyhome, we will bring as many buyers as possible when selling your home to ensure that we find the most suitable buyer and achieve the best possible price that the market could pay. So this is our commitment to our clients. So coming back to your question, Darren, are there still cash over valuation transactions? I would say it is not common unless the property is very outstanding, but definitely it still exists.
Okay, thank you for explaining what is COV and your refreshing perspective from a buyer's point of view. So if any owner is considering to sell, the next question will be on timing. And that is the next question, number 5. Is it a good time to sell now?
First and foremost, we can, you know, in my personal opinion, you know, there's no way that anyone that could time when is the best time to sell. People want to sell at the peak and want to buy at the bottom. You know, this is something that we really cannot say so much. I would prefer to work on something that is within our control. It is within our expectation. So how do I do that? So first and foremost, it all depends on each individual housing needs. If you're looking into upgrading either to a bigger HDB, to changing a location of stay, or just to upgrade to a private property, it could be a good time to do so. Okay, the reason is this. We are seeing the market has been soft for for the recent times. And we are seeing that sellers are more willing to listen to offers these days. So take full advantage now. Take full advantage, take action to go into the market to buy in now when the market is soft. So for those that are looking to right-size your property in the current market, you may expect to see good deals around you to buy in after selling your current place. The main idea is this. So I'm just going to share this very main idea. You fully paid, you sell off your current place and fully paid your next purchase. And of course, the best case scenario, at the same time, you have some cash on hand to keep and to put aside for rainy days. I think that's the best scenario now, if you're asking me.
Okay, thank you very much, Douglas. That has been really very insightful. Now we do have a bit of time left, so let's take a look at questions we may have from the comment section.
Sure.
Okay, we have a viewer here by the name of Anthony Bolger. He's asked a question. I think it may be from a foreigner or an expatriate's point of view. His question is, so is this a good place to live in Singapore?
Is this a good place to live in Singapore? Of course, I mean, this is I would say, looking at what the world, what is happening around the world, I personally feel that I used to have the thought of like migrating, but no, I'm just going to stay in Singapore.
Sorry to interrupt that, Douglas. I think what the question meant is Northeast a good place to live as an expatriate compared to the rest of Singapore?
Oh, okay. In Northeast, I would say that I have met with a lot of clients, or I mean, a few of my tenants that I've been serving in the Northeastern region. I did ask them these questions as well. I say that there are a lot of places that is nearer to city, better location. Why do you come to Northeast? And the answers that I get unanimously from them is that they like the balance between the urban and the rural area. So they like the waterway for them to do their brisk walking and running, and then their leisure activities. And of course, living in the Northeast, you get a balance of both city, shopping, and some of the nature. So living in Northeast has its advantages.
Well, that's very nice to know. Good to know that there are so many options and lifestyle choices available in the Northeast. Now, thank you again, Douglas, for joining us today. Thank you for your tips. We'd love to have you again on our show sometime. Until then, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now that was Douglas Kwa, our Northeast area IC, sharing with us towns that he knows so well. So as for you viewers, thank you everyone for staying with us until here. This is the end of the show where we'll feature another part of Singapore, and we're talking about West Side. So West Side, we're talking about Jurong, Choa Chu Kang, Bukit Batu, and Bukit Panjang. All right, so see you again.